These new couples, these new couples, I don't know if getting on Love and Marriage Huntsville was a bright idea. I don't know if y'all did the right thing as far as y'all relationships and everything is concerned, but we here for the mess. Let's get into it. My name is Shayna. If you're new here, I'm reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 8, Episode 5, Waiting to Ex-Wife. And listen, let's just go ahead and jump into it real quick. If you're not yet subscribed, I need you to do me a solid. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, watch it on through. It will help your girl out a ton. It's a free way to help out us content creators as we try to grow our channels and, make sure that we're out here in these YouTube streets, okay? So it's truly appreciated. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hold on, I got a cough. And I'm back, okay? I didn't want to cough all on y'all face. So we pick up where we left off last week with Destiny and Moses still arguing at the table, child. I didn't think that we even needed this, but they had to have it, so they did it. Destiny said that she was coming to see Moses every other weekend, and he said he paid for that. Well, who else was going to pay for it? Destiny wasn't going to pay. Like, we know that. Ooh, wow, what we do. That's fine. I will say I do agree with her when she said it should have been reciprocated. Like, she was always the one going to him. He was never coming to see her. And that's a problem, especially he knows she's a single mother. She got to make all the child care arrangements and all this stuff. Like, why can't you come see her? Come and see me for once, okay? Destiny said that she had to work to provide for herself and her child, and he was supposed to help, and he wasn't handling his business like a man. He was supposed to help her. He didn't show up for her like a man could and should and would. At this point, Destiny needs to get a sugar daddy. Destiny needs to get a sugar daddy. Like, I don't... Bottom line is Moses wanted to be a kept man, okay? And Destiny, the scammer, is broke, allegedly. So it was never gonna work. It's water and oil. It's just not gonna work. Okay. So they talk about this imaginary baby that they never had. Next, Tisha meets Tricia at the gym. Ooh, Tisha and Tricia is gonna get on my nerves. All these names are so similar. Either they start with an M or whatever. Anyway. Looks like despite a face full of makeup, Tisha did a little bit of working out, okay? I know it's a few sweat beams coming down her forehead, okay? So Tisha asked Tisha how she knows Martell and, who she knows in Huntsville because she's from there. She obviously set it up for later, like, well, how do you know Martell? She like, me and his brother went to school together, whatever. So Tisha starts mumbling and fumbling about her love triangle because Tisha asked about her husband and she was talking about Ken, but then she was explaining like she's dating her side piece, but she's still legally married and it's just a hot mess. Tisha calls this a situationship. I don't know, situationship. It's a mess. I mean, we don't really know we don't know what to call it. I call it a love triangle. Okay. She's not out of one situation and she just jumped right into a new one. Close the chapter. Matter of fact, close that book before you come over here. Okay. It's always going to be messy. It's just the foundation for your new situation is not right. Especially because Tisha said that she didn't even, Tisha said that she didn't. I don't know why. I want to call her Tisha so bad. Anyway, no, I want to call her. Anyway, Tisha hasn't even filed for divorce yet. She has not filed. So all this stuff, people's always like, oh, this is my issue a while back. I don't agree with dating while married. I don't agree with it. I don't think you should do it. Okay. Listen, when I was going through a divorce, I was very young, okay? Very, very young. And I wasn't fully divorced before I started dating. And when I tell you I got my karma for it, it's not right. It's not right. And you shouldn't do it. Especially because these divorces don't take... Now, if you are really going through it and it's really taking a long time, like with Kim and Kanye, and they had all them assets to split and the judge deemed her legally single before the divorce was even final. Now, that's when it's taking a long time, child. This woman hasn't even filed any paperwork. So all this whole divorces can take a long time. Sometimes. Most times if y'all file, they don't. Okay. It's different in every state. And we're not gonna bring up the children and child support and all that stuff. All that is separate. That don't got nothing to do with the divorce. Two separate things. Visitation, all that is separate from the divorce itself. The divorce is y'all splitting, divvying up y'all assets and things, and ending the marriage, dissolving the marriage. So when it comes to that and all this, oh, he won't sign. She didn't file anything. When I got divorced, my ex didn't sign anything. What we do, we had to put it in, this was years ago, we had to put it in the newspaper. When he didn't respond, then I was free to proceed. Okay, we put it out there, you didn't respond, we moving on. But she don't know what the outcome would be because she hasn't even filed. Talking about, first of all, we wasn't even talking. You should have, if you want to hurry up and wrap this up, you need to get him on the line and end it. I don't know. I just hear a bunch of excuses. Like, seem like she ain't in no hurry to do it. And it's not fair to do that while you're stringing Ken along because he's saying he really want to settle down and meet you at the altar in your white dress. Anyway, so I don't know. Again, I think they should have stayed on TV. We move on to Mel and her pretend sleepover, pajama party, whatever's going on. She wants to do a ladies' night with her single friends. At least I think some of them are single. I thought she said they were single. I don't know. Mel had me mention later on, she was saying she's newly single. And I'm like, newly single from who? Is she talking about from a boyfriend? Because her and Martell Ben got divorced. So who are you talking about? I guess, girl. So Mel's friend, the doctor, it was Dr. C something. Sharnita. I am not doing good with the names this season, but I'm trying, y'all. I mean, give me grace. It's 270 seasons in. Like, please. But the doctor, she is giving a little bit pick-me energy and desperate for Melody to have a man. Like, she's more concerned about who Mel is laying down with than Melody is. Okay, she claims Mel is too picky. But I'm with Mel on this one. Why should she have to settle? She's talking about, oh, you didn't want him because he was missing a side tooth. Why should she have to compromise on dental hygiene? Like, what? You didn't like him because his hands was ashy. You didn't like this and you didn't like that. Well, she don't like it. She don't like it. And let me tell you from experience, dating a man with a missing side tooth can change your life. And it might not be in the best way. I'm just take it from me, okay? I'm just telling you what I know. So I wouldn't do it either. I wouldn't recommend somebody doing it. Because why can't you get that fixed? What is that about? And all the other one was like, no, you don't like it. And I really was annoyed because Mel had to explain that she's still healing from dealing with that narcissistic ex-husband of hers. Like, why do you even have to say that? Like, even if you don't know him, you watch the show. You know enough, okay? So her friend spoke about some old ice cold tea about Martell when he was stalking Melody when she went on a date. And she pretends, she like, oh, because, I'm your friend in real life and I don't pay attention to the blog, so I'm going to just ask you directly. It's giving stage, it's giving fake. Ain't no way y'all real friends and y'all didn't talk about this. So they feel like, her friends feel like the rest of the cast, basically, the Scott sister-in-laws need to pick a side and decide which side they're going to be on. You can't play both sides. Honey, you're late to the party. They picked a side. Martell Holt's side, okay? Their husbands, they all met through their husbands. Their husbands was friends with Martell. So they picked a side a long time ago. Anyway, Stormy invited Tricia and Martell over. Martell brings his wine that can't be found in any stores ever, anywhere, not even in Alabama. Martell and Tricia have this awkward exchange, and Martell pretends he doesn't know her. In her confessional, she like, I'm kind of annoyed that he pretended like he don't know me. What's this about? This was just weird. So Martell finally admits that he knows her, and Tricia was like, yeah, because it was, and he was like, you don't got to get a time. You don't got to get a time frame. Why not? Don't tell me that he was cheating on Melody with Tricia too. Lord have mercy. Enough. Mel can't never catch a break. Honey, you should have left long ago, okay? Long time ago. But, I mean, what's done is done now. I'm glad she up out of this. So they finally admit that they know each other and they slept together. I don't care. Or that's what it's giving. It's giving they slept together. Because Stormy is like, why is it so awkward? What is going on between y'all? Like, spit it out. So Stormy discusses her event. She wants to have an event, and she needs them to be models because they got the bodies, and she wants to use her body glaze. And I wouldn't mind trying some of that body glaze, but I tried some of her hair oil, and it didn't do nothing for me personally, like at all. So I don't know if I want to buy anything else, but I am tempted to see, like, if y'all bought the body glaze, is it worth getting? I love to support a Black business. So let me know in the comments if it's worth it. Martell was low-key flirting though when he was leaving. He like, oh, it's nice to see you again. And then he was giving hugs and he was like, oh, like, can I get a hug from you, Tricia? And it's like, and then she was saying something about like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be, sexy and giving sex appeal. Like I'm nervous. And he's like, oh, you just gotta just tap into that sexiness and all that stuff. Like Martell is so whack. He is a lame, corn on the cob. Somebody just posted a picture of him talking about Martell kind of fine. No, he's kind of not. Like the minute he started talking, whatever you was looking at has completely gone away. Completely. So he leaves and Stormy suggests that Tricia train Martell. No, Ken should be the one training him, not her. And she like, y'all can, squash this awkwardness that y'all had going. They don't need to. I'll have been playing right along with him. Ooh, oh, nice to meet you. Never seen you a day in my life. But we got to have a storyline right. Okay, then. So Moses and Sunny and her forehead, child, discuss his meeting with Destiny, and she wants every detail down to what was Destiny wearing, what perfume was she wearing, like what did she have in her purse. She wanted it all, honey. And I like to have all the details too, but why do you care so much about his ex and you the wife? Like it was a give impress. Like she was nervous because she was like, oh, what did she have on? Oh, she wore heels. Oh, she was looking cute. Oh, she was trying, like, girl, if you are as secure in your marriage as you claim you are, you don't got to worry about Destiny taking your man. So what is all this? Now, Destiny was, looking good. Designer, dripped down in designer. Don't matter if she skimmed and scammed to get it, child. She had it. She got it. She got it. He didn't want to admit it, but he saw it. He gave her the look. He was looking. He's not blind, honey. Okay. I don't see any chemistry between this couple though. And I know they weren't talking about anything where they would be, but I don't feel no chemistry thus far between them. I still feel he's an opportunist, like the streets was saying. Sunny was doubling down on her not being friends with Destiny. I don't care if y'all was friends, co-workers, colleagues, whatever. It was messy. It was a mess. Friendly enough that why did your sister invited her to a birthday party? Why would you even know? Why was her sister ever introduced to her then? Why was your sister meeting Destiny if y'all weren't friends? There was no need for y'all to meet. But she all hanging with the family. Why is she hanging with your family? But she don't know nothing about you. That don't make no sense. The lines were blurred. You was up there giving her money. That is beyond a working relationship. So either way you were leading her on. I don't know if you was trying to get close to try to get to her man or what you was trying to do, girl, but it's a mess. Sunny said that Destiny was a side chick getting smashed on the weekends in a hotel and that Moses had a main chick. So Sunny, where did you fit in this equation? What were you when you jumped on his roster? Okay. How did you fit into his harem? Okay, girl. You exposing yourself? Are you trying to expose somebody else? So she's excited that she got picked, and she's like, oh, out of all them women, you picked me, and a girl picked me is exactly what you are, girl. Just so happy to get chose, so happy to be picked. Like the desperation just oozes. It like pours out of you. Like you was an easy, quick lick for him. He's on the come up. He's looking for a come up, and you was just right there, just readily available. Like he just saw you and was like, oh, this is too easy. Like I ain't got to do nothing for it, really. Child, please. She's ignoring the fact that he is trying to use her to be on the show. He tried to do it through Destiny. It wasn't working, and he found you. So, and I do notice that Sunny talk over top of him a lot. Like she don't want him to say the wrong thing. She got her producer hat on. Okay. And he was like, I did just want to let you know I did just so happen to coincidentally forget to wear my ring when I was out with Destiny. And she was like, oh, what a coincidence. So now it looked like I was out on a date. Look like he don't really want to be married to you, because if he forgot to wear it there, does he wear it anywhere else? Does he only wear it when he's sitting next to you? And you're like, that's okay. You can shine your ring in so you can let her know. And the ring she probably got herself. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past her. She's just a little too pressed. We can just jump on to when she meets with Destiny and get this couple off of here. I am not. There is nothing that they are gonna say that's gonna make me feel them. I don't. Even if I feel like, first of all, they was wrong. Even if I feel like they weren't, like they just, I don't. It's something about them I can't get with. So Ken and Tricia are at the house and they discuss what happened at Storm. I don't like, because does he live there? She said he'd be with her kids and all that stuff, and that's great. And you should be. If you want to be with somebody with kids, then you need to be willing to take all that on or don't step. Okay. But I don't like how he said he was living with his ex and she was married. And then y'all just moved in so fast. Like, did y'all even take time to be alone at all at any point first before you just jumped right in? Okay. I mean, sometimes it works for people, whatever. So she was telling him about that weird exchange of stories between her and Martell. And he was like, he acting like y'all was messing with each other, like y'all slept together or something. Like and she was like, no, none of that. I don't know why he acting like that. And I do not believe her at all. He like, you might want to, check that, get that in order. No, you might want to check that and see if she's lying. Okay. She didn't even tell you she was married till 4 months in. She can't be trusted. I don't know, child. So he's questioning if she wants to marry him, because he's like, you do want to get married, don't you? And she's stuttering, and yeah, him and her, I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. Child, and Liam ends off on a to be continued. Of course, as it's a Carlos King production. So each and every episode is to be continued from here on out. Do y'all think that Ken and Tricia will get married? Let me know down in the comments, okay? And be sure to like the video, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye.